How about this story at the University of Tennessee? NCAA drops the hammer on the Volunteers football program. 200 recruiting violations under the reign of their former head coach, since fired and now demonized, Jeremy Pruitt. 18 major violations. When I got done reading a 2-page press release, the sanctions, I said, I hope there's something else to do in the fall in Knoxville, because you're not going to win any football games. Now, I thought historically the treatment of Southern Cal's football program in the Pete Carroll era, the Reggie Bush crisis, that was pretty bloody harsh. That was 40 scholarships that they were taken away. They killed Tennessee. So you got 200 violations. A large chunk of it's got to do with payment of money to families of kids who they recruited who signed, taking care of mother and father, money under the table from the big cigars, the boosters. Wow. They nailed them. So they suspend Jeremy Pruitt, the former head coach, for 6 years. Can't coach anywhere. He'll be selling you encyclopedias at 5 o'clock tonight. 5 years probation. So if there's any other violation there, they're going back down the rabbit hole. It's going to be really bad. Strip them of 28 scholarships. Well, over a 4-year window. That's 7 per year. That's kind of damaging. Yeah. Strip them of 38 paid recruiting visits. Bobby Blue Chip wants to come visit Knoxville. Well, now you're losing on the average of 9 recruiting visits per year. 38 total recruiting visits, paid recruiting visits. Ban them 40 other on-campus visits. You want to take your son, might be the backup quarterback, to visit the University of Tennessee. You're paying your way in, but they stripped 40 of those recruiting visits from the University of Tennessee. Ban on 28 weeks of communication with recruits. No phone calls, no emails, no texts.
Dropping the hammer.
Oh, big time drop of the hammer. And by the way, they fined them $9 million, the university.
Oh, my God.
Now, they didn't ban him from a bowl game, but the reality is Josh Heupel's the head coach, former star quarterback at Oklahoma, nice guy, done a good job. He's not going to any bowl games, so there's no reason to ban him. You can't lose that many scholarships, that many recruiting visits for Bobby Blue Chip, that many random recruiting visits in which the family pays to go, and to go 7 weeks per year over a 4-year span, 28-week total ban on communicating with recruits. That's devastating stuff. So they didn't kill them, but they're going to be down for a while.
Why didn't they just restructure it in the form of an NIL so that they could still, the boosters could still funnel the money to the players, but stay within the, within the paradigm of what's acceptable?
Taking scholarships away means less talent. And the boosters will still pay whatever the NIL is going to look like over the next 4 years. They can pay what they want. But you got less players, less Bobby Blue Chip players to come in.
Well, yeah, now they do.
To wear orange.
But they didn't have to put themselves in this position if they had, channeled the money the right way. Because now we all know there's money. There's recruiting money going on. But now it's sort of above board with NIL deals, as opposed to, like you say, cigars and behind the curtain with the boosters.
Well, all this Jeremy Pruitt stuff happened before the NIL ever came into existence.
Okay, then that's the difference.
This goes back 4 to 5 to 6 years, but that's pretty significant stuff.
Wonder what Peyton Manning is thinking about all this.
Oh, my alma mater. All right, before we get